A very good morning and welcome to you. It's Pete Stream Live coming at you from Melbourne. Hello to all the gang out there. Hello, hello, hello and welcome. Hopefully I've got my microphone in. Hello to all the replay viewers. Fantastic if you're coming to join us. Not quite sure why we haven't actually, hang on, let me just turn this around. Hello to all the people just jumping in at the moment. Pete Stream Live coming at you from Melbourne and hey, hello from LA. Fantastic, we've got some rowers on the Yarra River here in Melbourne, Australia, doing their early morning rows, which is very good. For some reason my camera is not changing views. The little Perry person is that little Elias. G'day Elias, how are you? For some reason it's not changing, it's not swapping over. Hate that. All right, just walking. Hello from France, bonjour. Great to see you, Elias from Sweden. Guys, I am just showing you parts of Melbourne as we travel to work. G'day Alex, good to see you Teepa, good to see you. Let me just spin back around this way. Hello and welcome, Pete Stream Live here, coming at you from Melbourne, Australia. I'm a Periscope knowledge collector, which means that I try and collect the best information out there from Periscope land and deliver it back to you in a way that's teachable and understandable and implementable into your own business so you can become a better Periscope and grow your following. Hey, who have we got here from the UK? Kyle, nice to see you. As you can see, it's a magnificent day in Melbourne again. You can see the city in the background. I'm actually walking away from the city centre down into what's called South Melbourne, where I'm working. And what I will be able to do is to show you some of the sites. There's what's called the Art Centre, which is where they do a lot of the plays and the shows and the dances and recitals and so forth. Let me just see if I can turn this around like this. For some reason my camera doesn't want to go to landscape view, which is not very cool. The beauty about this actual walk as we go along, and we are going to be discussing about how you post things to YouTube in just a moment, but hey Casper, good to see you. The beauty about this little walk is twofold. One, it keeps me down to scoping about half an hour. Good morning to you, Casper. Long time no scope, or no see on the scope. Anyway, great to see you. Thanks very much for coming on today. And secondly, it's also beautiful. Sweden early school tomorrow. Probably should go to bed. Oh my goodness, it's after midnight. Little Elias, what are you doing? What are you doing staying up that late? You'll be destroyed tomorrow from school. Yes, great to see you, Elias. I'm impressed that you stayed up this late, mate. I wouldn't be able to do it. So anyway, the other beauty about this is that these are the Queen Victoria Gardens. It's a pretty walk down here into South Melbourne. You get to see people cycling to work, and there's the trams as they go by. Jog. Hopefully hey, thanks so much for sharing. I appreciate that, Reservoir Apps. You're very good at sharing, mate. Very good. Do it so quickly. I'm doing well, my friend. Very busy. Open was great when I was there. Oh, excellent, Kyle. You like the tennis? Or was that just so happened to be on while you were here? John Mack, great to see you, my friend. Great to see you. Very good. It's a pretty walk as we go down here. Lots of nice buildings and interesting scenery, and it's particularly more pleasant when the sun is out. Just happened to be honeymoon. Fantastic. Great way to spend your honeymoon. Although, yeah, anyway, we won't go there. You know what I mean. Thanks so much, Casper, for inviting your followers. Hey, John. All right. Is that Chewbacca? Great to see you. Great to see you as well. More of the Art Centre as we walk down here. Thank you so much, Elias, for sharing on Twitter. I appreciate that. Thank you for all the replay viewers and the live viewers for sharing with your followers and tweeting out. We're going to be talking about posting to YouTube and other social media sites. Very good reason for this, and this answers the question of why we'd want to talk about this. Of course, the most important reason is catch no longer stores things. It's a bit cold over there, is it, John Mac? Like Siberia. Hello, Roma. Good to have you on here. Very good morning from Melbourne, Australia. I'm Petestream Live. We've got a memorial to Edward the 7th up there. A bit hard to see with the sun right in our face, but anyway, from Roma. Ciao. Good to have you on. Buongiorno. Anyway, some more of the arts district down the back there of Melbourne here. We're talking about why we need to post onto YouTube and other social media sites. And the reason, of course, really, that's not very good, John. The reason why we need to learn about this, of course, is the fact that Catch is no longer around archiving. So if you want to save you, well done, little Elias. If you want to save your videos or your scopes, hi from Spain, buenos dias. Great to, you're back. Otra suficiente. Trois. Very good. Yeah, there's a reason. Hey, Brad, it's great to have you, country music man. Great to have you on. Just watching out for the traffic so we don't get run over. There we go. There's the green light. Some early morning joggers and cyclists. Where are you going? I'm going to work. I'm walking to work just down this little stretch. Instead of catching a tram down, I thought I'd walk and show you the sights. G'day, Brad. Bless you, brother. Good to have you on. So, yes, Catch no longer archives our scopes, which is a real shame. Yes, hi, autosuficiente. You'll have to remind me of your name. Ça va? Bien. Muy bueno, actually. God bless him too as well. So, now we have to do it ourselves. And it's not tricky and difficult. It was just a lot easier. A lot easier when Catch was doing it for us. So, Dr. Angela Chester, you're here. A very good morning to you. What's my job? I am a community manager of a co-working space. So, coming out of the sales and marketing background, I've also got a bit of events background as well. As a community manager, which is a bit like a mother hen for a whole bunch of startups. I'm very good, thanks. Autosuficiente. Here's a police memorial for all the police who have served here in Victoria. They do great work. All right, Elias, thanks so much for coming on. Thank you, Autosuficiente. That's very kind. Great to have you back, Dr. Angela. So, yes, we need to start saving it to YouTube. So the first step, see you, mate. Watch the replay, although if you've already got your YouTube channel, you young things know how to do this automatically. It's in your DNA. Yes. Bit of free, yes. Melbourne, Sydney and the Australian cities are pretty clean. They obviously have work gangs that clean things up. Beautiful old tree here. Possums love. You can see some of the trees around have got those silver strips on them to stop the possums running up there and nesting in them. That's to stop the animals and the rats climbing up there. However, let's keep going. Saving to YouTube. The first thing you've got to do is on your own settings. All mine are on YouTube now. Country Music Man. There you go. Make sure you follow Brad on Country Music Man if you want to see any of his stuff. It's all excellent stuff. Mine is Petestream Live as well. I'm in the process. Well, I've just actually taken all of the Catch stuff over and put it on YouTube now, so you can find it under Petestream Live. However, the first thing you've got to make sure is in your own settings. You need to say, when you're setting up, you need to put a button on that says auto save your broadcast for 24 hours. That's an important thing. Yes, awesome. That's what Brad does. There's a beautiful memorial. Not quite sure what, but it's pretty anyway. It'll look better in the afternoon sun when the sun's on that face. Here's Victoria Barracks, which is where all the horses and also the police, I think, are stationed.
I'm sure.
So can I talk something in Spanish? No es no posible. My español is mal, muy mal. That's about the una cerveza, por favor, señor. That's about the extent of it, and a little bit more. However, some beautiful gardens just coming up here. Hey Alex, welcome back. So yes, having that auto save, so your phone will automatically save the videos, and so the idea is then you then need to go and, let me just change the settings, see if I can go to this mode. No, my phone is not flipping. Sorry about that, that'll do everybody's head in seeing the screen do that, but I just wanted to see why it wasn't happening. All right, we're heading up towards the Shrine of Remembrance, where I've been doing my scopes for the last little while. We'll walk up this alleyway, have a look at the streets and the buildings across the road there, the barracks, a bit more of the barracks there. However, we'll head up to the shrine. So yes, you need to find that, and you'll find it in your gallery, which is one of the apps on your phone, probably under tools or something like that. Go to your gallery, you'll find it. If you click on just touch once on that video, at the top you'll see a symbol which is for sharing it out. Obviously, to save it to your YouTube channel, you have to set up your YouTube channel, and there's a little bit involved in that. Obviously, going to YouTube, if you've got a Google account of anything, that's where you'll find your YouTube channel. No running sign. Yes, they don't, out of respect, they don't want people running here. G'day, Greg. Good to see you. Go. You need to shave. Okay. So yes, the important thing, let me just switch back as we, hey Greg, good to see you. YouTube, you'll need to go and set up your account. If you don't have a Google account, you might as well get one. Use the same Periscope or the same handle you use for all your social media. In my case, it's petestreamlive@gmail.com, but set up a Gmail account. All right, okay, Brad. Oh, my apologies. Thank you for letting me know there, John Mack. So, yes, once you've done that, set up your Gmail, you can then go into YouTube and create your channel. There's the verification step, which is pretty straight. Thank you very much. Thank you for saying I have a cool accent. Yeah, but go and verify your account, get that set up, and then you can start saving them. Going back to your video, when you've done a scope like this, it'll be saved on your phone. So you go and click on that video. At the top there's a little share symbol. It kind of looks like a V, where all the points are made like little circles. So anyway, if you click on that button, you'll then be given a whole range of options. I'm also out of breath, absolutely. I'm like in a great big bag. So you click on that and you'll be given a whole bunch of options, including Facebook and all your social media sites. But on that is YouTube, so you can obviously then click on that, share it to YouTube, and it'll go straight across to YouTube. It's the same way that you do for all your social media sites. So a fantastic way to get your profile and get your scopes out further. You walk like it's a workout. Kind of is, actually, Dr. Angela, because I need to get to work. We've got a big launch of the community happening tomorrow night, so I'm currently trying to organise a Periscoper who might be able to come down and scope the actual event, because we've got some politicians and dignitaries, business dignitaries from all over the place coming in for the actual event, about 200 people turning up. So I was hoping we might be able to get a scoper down to actually scope the event, which would be fantastic. We've got a company coming down bringing some virtual reality machines, which will be cool as well to do that. So yeah, lots of things. Get rid of the case. Yes, unfortunately it's got my computer and lots of other good things in it, so I can't get rid of that. However, you'll just have to handle Pete Stream Live being breathless. That's awesome. Not a problem. purely unintentional, Dr. Angela. Anyway, let me just show you the scene. We're now at the Shrine of Remembrance. For those people who haven't been on the scopes the last couple of days, this is our memorial here in Melbourne for all our soldiers. We had Anzac Day just last Monday, a couple of days ago. And here's another one. This one is for the Second World War, obviously, but we've got the flame still burning. Pete, no airstream. We could hashtag that one, John Mack. So here is our, thank you so much for all the hearts, by the way, I appreciate those. Here's the monument. For those people who have been on the last couple of days, you've been seeing it from the other side. That's for the Navy, RAN, and all the battles they've fought in. I don't know if you can read that, but Atlantic, Mediterranean, Red Sea, Persian Gulf, Indian Ocean, Java Sea, Coral Sea, and the Pacific Ocean are all the oceans they've fought in. Unfortunately, why must man make war, as we say? Yes, a whole bunch. I think that's really hard to see. My apologies because of the position of the sun. And this is the Air Force, and the Armed Forces are on the back side that we just couldn't see there. Anyway, we are at the shrine. Guys, it's so important now that Catch is no longer saving our stuff, and we pray that a new player will come in and do the same sort of thing. Screenshot, yeah, absolutely. What would you like to screenshot? Which side? Is it that side you'd like? It's not a very... Let me go to the side where we've got the flame. That'll be much more interesting. You can see the city in the background there, where we've just walked from. Hang on a moment. We've got the flags of our armed forces there, the Navy, the Army, and the Air Force. The shrine. There we go. That's better with the sun on it. If you'd like to screenshot. There we go. Hey, Stephen, Mr. Waterbabble. Good to see you. Welcome. So what I would encourage you, particularly if you haven't, hey, Stephen, if you haven't sent all your stuff over, g'day Lily, good to see you. Get onto it today. If it's not too late already, you really need to convert, or no problems, John Mack. You really need to get your scopes saved and sent over. It does take a day or two, so please get onto it. Hey, from the Ukraine, great to have you. Stefan, good to have you. Version 2 of Stefan, really good to have you. We don't get a lot of Ukrainians on my scope. So what time is it over there, Stefan? And who have we just got? Regido. I think that's how it's spelt. My apologies if I've got your name incorrect. However, here's some more of the gardens, some of the buildings of South Melbourne. But a beautiful day here. Thankfully it's not as warm as yesterday. Not a problem, Greg. Thank you so much. Yeah, not a problem. Stefan, great to have you. But we're going to finish up here. So if you need to learn how to do that, I do have some notes. So if you want me to send you over the notes, including pictures, send me an email to petestreamlive@gmail.com. Dr. Angela, could you type that out so people can see that email address? petestreamlive@gmail.com. It was. Yes, if you would like the notes for this session today, and my apologies for not having them here so you can screenshot them, just send me an email and I'll send them back in due course. Excellent. Thank you, Dr. Angela. petestreamlive@gmail.com. That's the one. And I can send those across to you. Yes, petestreamlive@gmail.com. Just, you had petestreamlive, right? @gmail.com. The symbol, that's the one. Fantastic. Thank you so much, John Mack. There it is. If you like the notes for it, just send me an email. I'll send you back an attachment, just a PDF, and you've got the notes for it, for how to save things to your YouTube and your social media settings. So there we go, guys. I am going to surprise everybody and get to work 10 minutes early. So I wish you a farewell. Tomorrow we are going to, oh that's right, this is a little bit different. We're going to talk about tips for, thanks Dr. Angela for coming back. We're going to talk about the tips for YouTubers on Periscope. So the opposite way. Obviously there's going to be more YouTubers who jump onto Periscope now. And so I'd encourage you to, there's some advertising the dawn service that was on last Monday in Poitiers, which is one of the battles the diggers were part of. There's an exhibition here in August, March to August. There we go, free admission. So yes, we're going to be talking about, hey Nabil, good to have you, young man. Very good to have you. Thanks so much for coming to join us. Here's the Shrine Reserve, where we just were. You should get Gucci to help you scope your events. Very good point, John Mack. I might even send her a message and see if she's able to do it. She would be fantastic at scoping it. Guys, I am going El Shabbat. Great to have you, young man. Oh yes, El must be mine. So hey, good to have you. We're going to finish up here. Let me just flip the camera around. I'm Pete Stream Live, coming at you from South Melbourne, Australia, and I wish you a very good day. Thanks so much for coming to join. If you would like to see the information, please send me an email to petestreamlive@gmail.com and I can send you the notes that go along with this scope today. But otherwise, I wish you a fantastic day. It's Wednesday here. 1 million from France. Amazing to come back to Australia. Hey, fantastic. Excellent. Good that you could come back here through the amazing power of Periscope. I'll see, sayonara, see you later, ciao, au revoir. Yes, well done, Dr. Angela, thank you. Excellent, excellent. Where have you got friends? El Shabbat? Yes, but I'm going to finish up here anyway. And I'll see you tomorrow where we talk about some tips for YouTubers who are coming across to Periscope, and hopefully I can give you some more good information, and I'll see you then tomorrow. Thanks so much, Dr. Angela, for being on. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. I'm the Batman. No, just kidding, I'm not Batman at all. Oakley, Melbourne, Oakley, I think. Good night, good afternoon, good morning to wherever you're coming from around the world. I'll see you later. It's Dickie time now. Let's see if my broadcast button will work. First time, it really does, but we might be blessed because it's such a great day. See you later if it does, guys. Take care, Nabil. No, it doesn't work. Yes, it does.